College Saturday is back. We're here for the next 30 minutes. I'm Kent Taylor.
And I'm Britt Delbarba. We kick off the show with a trip to Lexington and a closer game than expected for the Cats. Eastern Kentucky making the trip over to Kroger Field from Richmond. And the Colonels strike first in this one. After a blocked punt, quarterback Parker McKinney can't find an open man, so what does he do? He just takes it himself, weaving his way through the defense, 14 yards to the end zone for the score. EKU in front, 7-0. UK's offense struggled in the first half, going forward on fourth down, and Devin Leary taken down. And head coach Mark Stoops not too happy about that, showing his frustrations on the sidelines, and the offensive woes continued. This time, Leary's pass batted down and picked off. The Wildcats still down a score, but then the defense starts picking it up a little bit. How about this? Louisville native J.J. Weaver gets the sack. And then later in the half, the Cats finally find the end zone. Leary airs it out to Tavion Robinson for the touchdown, tied at 7 at the half.
All right, second half now. UK trying to pull away here, and Leary connects with Robinson for the second time on the day. It's 14-10 Cats, but the Colonels not going away. McKinney finds a wide open Braden Sloan for 6 here. It's 21-17. EKU's within 4. We've still got a ball game. UK responds. Leary rolling right, throws back to the left, connects with Ray Davis, and Ray dives for that pylon. UK overcomes that slow start. They win it 28-17. WLKY sports reporter Dominique Yates has the post-game report from Lexington.
Kentucky has raved about its depth at wide receiver. Any given game, a player can step up and rise to the challenge. And in this victory against Eastern Kentucky, it was Tavion Robinson who delivered.
I'm just doing what Coach Cohen tells me. Obviously, like you said, just practicing hard, doing my job, playing fast, being a good teammate, and when my number's called, I'm ready to play.
The Wildcats struggled in the first half against the Colonels until late in the second quarter when Robinson caught a touchdown pass from Devin Leary to tie it up heading into the locker room.
Man, he's a gamer. He's a gamer. I mean, he's one of those dudes that, he's going to do what he's coached to do. He's going to do his job. But, when he calls for the ball, when he wants to make a play, you got to get the ball in his hands. And that's what he did today. It was really cool to see him. Even on that jet sweep, he kind of hit a different gear. And that's just the type of player that he is.
Robinson concluded the stellar day with 150 total yards and 2 touchdowns.
He's explosive. He's good in the return game. He had the sweep. That he had the explosive play. I believe it set up a touchdown. And, he's shown better leadership and just, playing really hard.
He has been responding. That's the beautiful thing is in training camp, in practice, he's been responding, and he's been practicing that way. And the nice thing about him is when you get into a live situation when people do have to tackle him, well, he shows some of his missability and ability to win in space, and I was really happy for Tay today.
I feel like this year I've gotten off to a good start doing those things that Coach Jackson is showing today.
The Wildcats moved to 2-0 on the season, but still far from pleased in their overall performance. They'll try to play a little bit cleaner football next weekend when they host Akron. Reporting from Kroger Field, I'm Dominique Yates, WLKY Sports.